Hey, this is Doug Stannard with Fearless Presentations, and although people come to me quite often and ask me, hey, how do I reduce public speaking fear? Quite often after they reduce that public speaking fear, they start to enjoy public speaking so much that they say, how do I make a career out of this? Because I quite often tell people in my classes that public speaking is really one of the most lucrative careers that you can go into. The people that do public speaking really well actually get paid really well. And so folks sometimes ask me, hey, how do you actually start a public speaking career? Well, there's a few ways. I've come up with 3 really easy ways to get into public speaking, even if you've never spoken for a living before, even if you've never charged money to speak before. The first thing that you can do is speak within the industry that you're in now. Sometimes folks will kind of make the mistake of saying, okay, I want to become a motivational speaker, but they've never actually done anything like that, right? So that can be a big challenge. It's a whole lot easier to get started as a speaker, basically just teaching people to do what you've done in your career. And that could be in any career, by the way. I've seen plumbers go out and teach people how to be a better plumber. I've seen architects go out and teach people how to be better architects. Anytime you have an expertise and you've succeeded at something and you use that as a way to kind of teach other people within your industry, you can be very highly sought after as a speaker. Another way that you can speak within your own career or within the field that you're in now is speak at associations and trade shows and things like that. So that's a good way to kind of get some speaking under your belt and get some practice. The final thing that you can do to kind of get started in a speaking career without actually leaving your existing career is to use public speaking as marketing. And that's really what I started. That's how I started with my speaking career. Is I went out and did free sessions. I went to trade shows, I went to associations. In fact, my first big client was the Associated General Contractors. I had some experience teaching leadership training to people that were in the commercial construction industry. And so I just went to the association, I wrote some articles, I went to some of their monthly meetings, gave free speeches, and as a result of that I was able to pick up some clients that allowed me to come in and do classes and training for them. And that kind of started the ball rolling. Once I got that first client, which is the hardest one, by the way, it was much easier to get a second client and a third client and a fourth client. So if you can get your feet wet by doing something in your industry, it'll make it a whole lot easier to start a professional public speaking career. Hey, so if you really want to start a career in public speaking, it would be very difficult for me to tell you everything in the world that you would need to know in one single YouTube video. So what we did was we created a series of podcasts and blog posts that have a step-by-step approach depending on what type of public speaking career that you want to take. And if you just follow that step-by-step approach, it should be a whole lot easier for you. We put links to the overview in the description below, so just follow that link. It'll take you right to our website where you can download all the information that you need to start a public speaking career. Hey, if you like the content, make sure and subscribe and like us, and we'll see you on the next video.